Today, we've had panels that cover various aspects of the value chain. We've had the BMGF partners also talk about aspects of the value chain. I will sort of point to the standee, and you can see pretty much all of those have been covered, with the exception of gender mainstreaming. And it is with that, I would like to say Dasra is excited to be launching a research report that was supported by the Bank of America. And rather than have me say any more about it, could I please ask Kaku Nachate to please come up to the stage? And could I also get Paksan to please come up to the stage as well? And Paksan, as a moderator, will be bringing the rest of the panelists up.
Good evening, everybody. I guess this has been a long day for you, but I can assure you this is the best thing that you're going to hear. So I would like you all to wake up, and I'd like to catch your attention. We are here today to launch the first of its kind research report, which focuses on adolescent girls as a demographic dividend and specific topic on sanitation and hygiene practices, which need to do a lot of improvement in India. The report titled Dignity for Her, Empowering India's Adolescent Girls Through Improved Sanitation and Hygiene is in many ways a pioneering effort and will also serve as a milestone when it comes to the issues faced by adolescent girls in India. We at Bank of America are extremely happy to have supported and worked very closely with Dasra to conduct this research project, and the output is going to be in our hands today, and I'd really love for you to take a copy of it and hear your views as we go along. As a responsible company, Bank of America is committed to making better the life not only of our customers and clients, but also in the communities where we around the globe are dealing with. We do believe in giving back. Giving back is a part of the culture of the bank, and this initiative gives us a heartfelt satisfaction, to say the least. Our social investment strategy in India, one of which is focused on adolescent girls, is a demographic generally overlooked despite very critical needs, including sanitation and hygiene. This report prepared by Dasra is a reflection of the commitment to help women and children in need, as we believe, going forward, as changes happen as communities grow. We sincerely believe that adolescent girls as a demographic has remained an ignored lot in terms of development interventions. This has been very well captured in the report, I must say. And interestingly, this has definitely a much broader change that we can bring together. And here I'd like to say your partnership is very important to make this initiative a big success. Investments in this demographic can have multi-generational long-term impact. Why do I say that? It is because it's at this point of time in India that the girls are either in a marriageable stage or they're just going through all the questions in their mind. They don't know how they should work or be close to the family, and these are the points. That's when we thought that we need to do a lot more work, because if we empower these adolescent girls as a demographic dividend, then the impact is much more than just the sanitation and hygiene. It's more about mental health. nutrition, and finally, I would say it's also a lot to do with what they can bring as changes, which will not only affect them, but their families going forward. It affects their present families, it affects their future families, and we see them also as a consumer in near future. We do believe with the confidence and with the mental satisfaction an adolescent girl can have, she can be the empowering change for India. The numbers are alarming as per the report, and more than half of India's 12 crore adolescent girls lack access to private toilets. Over 70% of them enter puberty without adequate knowledge around what to expect. As the concept of sex education is still very nascent in India, and body literacy continues to be not of importance even for parents to educate their children. The situation is challenging, leading to serious health issues, both physical and mental. It's time for us, as responsible members of the society, to take the stride and work towards overhauling the sanitation and hygiene scenario for adolescent girls in the country. And we believe this report is clearly path overwhelming. During and through this journey with Dasara, I really would like to thank the team of my team who worked very closely with them on due diligence as we went through the NGOs to see what really is the impact that we can create. And we would be working with them over the next few years to really measure the same. Also, the report, Dasara had highlighted around 20 NGOs, which are all befitting to get the money, and we at our end work closely with them to narrow down to 8, because scalability is also something that we thought is important from our perspective. And with that, we recommend 8 key NGOs for the same, and we would be putting money where a mouth is. So we would be funding to start with 50% of the organizations, and as we go along, we'll extend to all the organizations as we feel, as we go along this initiative. I request all the NGOs who are listed to come up on the stage, and my esteemed colleagues to come up on the stage as we unveil this report and seek all of your blessings.